Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Ashley's Heartfelt Stories. I hope everyone is doing well. I know it's been a little while since I recorded my last video about a year ago, so I just wanted to hop on here, say hello, check in with everybody, make sure hopefully everybody is where they want to be, and yeah, just give some updates. If you're new here, this is Ashley's Heartfelt Stories. And I started this channel a while ago, some years ago, after I experienced my first miscarriage. At that time, I was about 7 weeks pregnant. And I had my first doctor's appointment, and I thought I was going to the doctor um, simply just to make sure that I was pregnant and get confirmation and, start the process. And I was excited, and I was just, yeah, excited. Once I got there, unfortunately, the doctors told me that my sac was empty and that they did not think um, that I was pregnant, or that I was pregnant, but I had miscarried the baby very early on. Um, I eventually had to go back for a second opinion just to confirm that there was no baby in the sack, and unfortunately, there was not a baby. I was very, very sad as expected because, like I said, when I went to my first doctor's appointment, I was like, okay, I'm so pregnant, like I'm happy, and that wasn't the case. So I was heartbroken, and once I went through that experience, I was on YouTube, I was on the internet just trying to figure out, like, why is this happening, what's going on, all types of stuff. And I saw a couple videos about it, but it wasn't like a lot, which led me kind of to filming my journey. Maybe about 4 months after that, I got pregnant again, and then I miscarried again. This time there was a baby, the pregnancy was going fine. I thought I was good, and in my second trimester, I miscarried. And that was very, very, very traumatic for me because I was in the process of like planning gender reveals. I was excited. I had told everyone. So yeah. I then go get pregnant again for the third time. Doctor said it was just a coincidence and it shouldn't happen again. This stuff happens, and try again and you'll be fine. Well, I did. I listened, and then on that third pregnancy, I miscarried again. This time they were checking me a little bit more, and they told me that my cervix was incompetent, and that if I had the emergency surgery that should hold me, it didn't, and I miscarried in my second trimester. I went to the doctor. I sat at the hospital for some days. I was on bed rest. I had did all the things to have this baby, and it just did not work. And through that pain is how I started this channel. Because like I said, I just felt like at that time I was very alone. I was very angry. I was very miserable. I was just searching for answers, like why is this happening? And incompetent cervix was so unpopular. It just wasn't like something that people went through, or miscarrying in the second trimester is just not normal. So I found answers, but I just kind of was like, well, if I'm going through that, I didn't I didn't have anyone to like call, or anyone that could answer questions for me. So I just felt like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? And that's how Ashley Heartfelt Stories got started. Because even when I first started filming, my husband was like, what are you expecting to get out of this? And honestly, for me, it wasn't that I needed anything per se. I just wanted to be there for somebody else that was going through it. I can't remember what scripture it is in the Bible, or maybe it's not. Maybe I just heard somebody say it. I don't know. But, people say you go through stuff so that you can help somebody else when they go through it. And I kind of feel like that. And I think that's kind of what it is for me now. It's one of those things where I want to be here for somebody too. Like, I don't want anybody to go through what I've been through and feel like they're alone, because there is somebody, it may not be in arm's reach, but there's somebody in this world that's been through it. So that's where I come in. Like I tell you guys all the time, if you've ever watched any of my other videos, that if you are experiencing pregnancy loss or I've had a lot of traumatic things. I'm not like a victim, but you know, stuff, life happens when you get to like in your 30s. Life happens, you go through stuff. But I think one of the hardest, or the hardest thing that I've been through was like losing my kids. Like that was the hardest thing for me. So I understand, and which is why I always tell you, if you've watched, if you haven't, or if you have watched any of my videos, one, if you haven't, go back, check them out. Because I go in detail about what happened. This is just like a recap, but if you have and you were like second guessing, like, should I do it? I don't have to reach out to her. Like, that's kind of weird. It's not. Like, I posted my first video over 7 years ago, y'all. I still get calls to this day. I'm not making it up. Like, people still call me. I still have text chains of people reaching out, and that some of them are pregnant now, and they're like, did you have this? Did you feel this? And some people are like, hey, I just miscarried and I just needed somebody to talk to. Listen, you can text me and I will respond. If you call me now, I will say this disclaimer. If you call me, spam calls get on my nerves, so I don't always answer if I don't know the number. But if you text me and then we can call afterward, like whatever. I just don't answer the phone for numbers I don't know, just because I don't know if it's spam or not. But I say all that to say, like, even if you want to email me, like, ladies, or comment below, like, whatever. I just don't want anybody to feel like they're alone in these situations. I don't even have like husbands reach out and, you know, we're on three-way with the wife, because maybe she doesn't want to call, but he knows like she needs somebody. Like, men have a way of knowing when we need something, and I guess necessarily maybe they think that they can't be the one to do it, but they want to reach out for them. I don't know, but I understand, because like I told you guys in my previous videos, like my husband, I thank God that my husband stuck by me, because I know for a fact I kind of gave him, I don't want to say a hard time, but I was just really, really sad, and I felt bad because it was my body. I felt like my body was at fault for losing our children. And I'm sure it's a lot of women watching this that understand what I'm saying. So it wasn't necessarily that I was angry with him. It was just that I was so sad and I felt so bad that I just did not know how to be there for myself and him. So yeah, if, like I said all of that to say, if you are miscarrying, or if you have miscarried, or if you're pregnant and this is after you miscarried, it's your rainbow baby, reach out. I don't mind. Like, we can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, or however you're feeling. You're not crazy. No, you're not crazy for being sad, even though you're pregnant again. Like, all the emotions, you're not alone. Trust me, I'm pretty sure I probably felt that way too. One of the other reasons that I wanted to hop back on here is because like I said, I have people that still reach out to me, and I had a few questions about my incompetent cervix and my pregnancy after I had my tag and my delivery. My delivery story was for a very long time I held on to the anger, because my delivery did not go the way that I expected it to go. And I was kind of, I wasn't in a place that I wanted to share it yet, because it was very traumatic, and it made me angry and sad, and I don't know, it depends on the day or the moment of how I'm going to feel about it. So I just wasn't in a place where I wanted to share it. I think now, that is 6 years later, y'all, my son is 6 now. He just turned 6 in August. Thank God. I think now I am in a place that I am okay with sharing it, because I know that it is going to help somebody else. So my next couple of videos, ladies and gentlemen, will be about my C-section story, because I did have a tag. If you have not watched my videos before, I had a tag, so I had to have a scheduled C-section. So look for that. And then if you're pregnant right now with a tag, I I don't know if I recommend watching it until after you've had your C-section, or if you do watch it, don't let it drive you crazy, or don't let it add to all the emotions that you're already feeling. So if you do watch my delivery stories that I'm gonna post next, man, watch it, but don't let it add to the emotions you're already feeling. Like, don't let it add to the craziness of it all. So yeah, those are gonna be my next stories, is my delivery stories. If you have questions, just put them in the comment section below, or email me or text me, whatever works better for you. But those are coming next. Those are coming soon. Like this week, I'm gonna post one. My schedule is gonna be Tuesday and Thursday, so you'll get this on Tuesday and you'll get the next one on Thursday. But like I said, just don't let it drive you crazy, okay? So thank y'all for watching. Until next time, I will be back. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all keep me in your prayers. And toodles.